everybody doing today? As I was putting fuel in the 18 wheeler, I got the fuel, the diesel for the truck part, the tractor, and then the trailer. Also got DEF. DEF is for emissions and stuff like that. But as I got done with that, I did a search the truck. I did a walk around or whatever and make sure everything was, all the parts were where they supposed to be and everything, all the tires were inflated. Well, as I'm doing my walk around, I discovered one of the back tires on the left side, on the driver's side, wasn't fully inflated. Looked kind of deflated a little bit, and also on further inspection, I discovered some of the rubber had came off the wheels.
The tread.
Yeah, so the tread was going off most of the wheel, and so I'm glad I did my little walk around. So usually I try to do that while I'm fueling, putting fuel in the truck, do a little inspection of the truck, and make sure the lock is still on the back of the trailer. Also with the seal, make sure that the load is secure. But in the process of that, I discovered that the back tire had some discrepancies. So glad I did the inspection and discovered that, because we could have been going down the freeway and going down a hill or something, and that thing could have blew and possibly could have had a rollover, could have flipped over, and possibly injured others and ourselves, or either possibly killed each other. So killed others. So I'm glad I caught that. Hey, you also want to check your release for your Kingpin right here. You always want to check that, because sometimes people are evil enough to pull that pin, so when you drive off, your whole trailer will drop with all your freight back there. So you always want to check that. The Kingpin is adjacent to that as well. So let us show you what we discovered while we did an inspection of our trailer.
So he just did a general walk around, checking the tires, checking the Kingpin, like what he said. And then when he got back here, this is what he discovered. And you guys probably can't hear it, but it's actually hissing. So air is being released somewhere. But back here, and then also back here. And while I was on shift earlier, I did a walk around, and this was not the case. It was still nighttime when I did it, but I bring a flashlight out and I look at all the tires, and just for that reason, you're not having an easy time trying to get that tire under there. You think he would have like a jack or something? He kicking it back? He kicking the tire trying to get it on there? This dude trying to park next to us, about to hit the truck next to us. It's just too much going on for my anxiety today. Like, we're at the most cramped, nasty truck stop. We got a dude fixing the tire who doesn't have a jack. Like, I thought you're supposed to jack these things up. He getting it on there though, so I guess he know what he doing. I don't. Just seems like it should be an easier way to do this. Oh man, Friday, go away. I'm sitting here and I'm a little upset. I just want to let you guys know that, we showcase a lot of what goes on out here on the road, but, it's not always good. It's not always positive. It's not always fun. You're away from your family, you're away from your kids. We have some of our children that are adults, and you know, becoming an adult is not an easy thing, and they go through things, and I want to be there to protect them and love on them, but I'm out here. So for all of my parents out there, I just want you to know there are going to be some times where you're out here on the road and you just wish you were there with your family. And my girls, for the most part, I think understand. They know what it is. Mom and stepdad are out here on the road trying to build. They are adults, the big girls. But sometimes it's just hard, you know, not to be able to put eyes on your kids, not to be able to run and save them from whatever situation it is that's going on, having to talk them through dealing with these issues on their own is difficult for me as a mom sometimes. So I just don't want to completely paint this experience as all roses, especially if you're a parent, because right now it's one of those times where it's hard for me. I just want to be there and hug my daughter and let her know everything is okay. And yeah, I can tell her that over the phone, but there is no no way that I can hug her through the phone. So just keep that in mind. It is extremely important that if you are a parent, even if your children are adults, that you have a circle. If you're a parent and you're going to be in trucking, you need to have those things in place before you leave, because being distracted mentally can be a real problem when you're 75,000 pounds going down the highway. Yeah, so just wanted to share that with you guys and be transparent for a moment. We be trucking, y'all.